So here is my request to you. Keep the peace in this country. Don't be enticed by someone telling you, let's go in the streets to demonstrate. About what? About the Constitution. What is wrong with the Constitutional Amendment to bring more women and youth in Parliament?
Nothing wrong, nothing. There is nothing wrong with a constitutional amendment that will allow for marginalized groups to have representation in Parliament. I don't see anything wrong. Honestly, what could be wrong with a constitutional amendment that will allow for more female representation in Parliament? What is wrong with a constitutional amendment that will allow for more youth representation in Parliament? What is wrong with a constitutional amendment that will allow Banzatu Hichilema nabo to have representation in Parliament? What is wrong with that process? What is wrong? For a moment, just for a moment, let's get out of dreamland and just face reality. You and I know that some of the constituencies that we have in Zambia today are so vast and big, such that even just the 36 million Yamnetimatenga as the CDF, it's just concentrated on one side of the constituency. Kwina Nguba Siba Imyanga development, there is nothing happening there. What is wrong with an amendment of the constitution that allows for delimitation of these constituencies so that tapangamwe inangu kapani ya video ya tatu so that na jama parts ya constituency ya menesi yao na development na ebe yambo tenga ako ka 36 million bambo zimangira nabo vipatela vao bambo zimangira ma market yabo bambo zimangira ma road na bebe bantu bamuja bambo sta benefit kutuma grant twane tuchoka ma CDF fund. What is wrong with that bana wa mulungu? When I'm tizi wakuti it's politics, but vinangu tisazingo kana chikane kane chabe in the name of politics. I think we are taking ourselves backwards. I know some people are saying no, but the president has powers to appoint. Why doesn't he appoint women? Gentlemen, the president has powers to appoint. How many does he appoint? How many does he nominate? Mujam parliament. How many members of parliament does he nominate? How many does he nominate? Sibali 8 chabe bati. So asanka bali 8, asanke bakazi bekaleka futi muzamba kudandaola. Some of you are saying no, but then we can take that to the political parties na beve bangambufaka bazimai bambili. Yes, we can take it to the political parties, but if there is no law that compels them to do so, they will not do it. Everything that we are suggesting requires us to work something with the law. If there are any hidden agendas, then you can say, no, that agenda you still zaifuna yo. But the areas of concerns have been specified clearly. Nikanyama delimitation. Nikanyama representation in parliament. And these are things that we've been crying about for the longest time in this country. Youths are complaining that we are not giving them opportunities. And it is very simple. It's because they are not represented in parliament. How do you expect their issues to be addressed in parliament when there is only one youth who is below 35 years? How many women against men are in parliament? And then it should be a wrong idea to say, let's come up with a law that allows for more female representation in parliament. It should be wrong. Banzatu Hichilema, yonse badandaula, that is still a person opportunities, There is an opportunity for us to amend the law so that come what may, there should be a representative in parliament who is going to represent Hichilema. Iyo yaipa nayo yo, yaipa. Let's be fair for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not just shoot down things because we want to shoot chionekere kuti isendisetiziwa kukamba indisetiziwa kushuta vindu. If the UPND had shot down those things in the past, it happened. But we have the moment to amend things now. Some of you are saying, no, we can do that after the 2026 elections. You can do it after the 2026 election. How are you going to have more females in parliament? How are you going to have more youths in Nishibantu? Because currently, the laws, the rules, and everything that is there, just the environment itself, is not friendly enough to accommodate mayusi. Ni hapa lero mwezi mwao na mayusi mwezi wa 7 Kungwendo menyala kusha vyongo. Because that is the only job we have given our youth today in our country. Never chite ko chabe banzeri. Kungwendo menyala na banzabo, kwendo tukana na banzabo. That is the best thing we can do as youths. What if we just created opportunities that allow the youth to also find themselves in the parliament and present their interests? So that even as they debate, you hear it from them. Mazimai, you hear it from them. There is nothing wrong with that. And honestly, if you expect me to just shoot down everything because you do not like the party in power, I don't look at the party in power. I just look at what is good for this country. That's all. You can call me names. Honestly, I don't care. But if the idea, the proposal, the recommendation is good enough to make Zambia a better country, I'll support it. And I hope that all genuine Zambians out there will support it. If there is anything sinister, if there is anything wrong that the UPND is trying to push under this, it will come out. They will read it out and you have an opportunity to say, no, that one we can't. But if it has to do with delimitation, if it has to do with the representation of marginalized groups in parliament, that is a welcome move. And thanks to organizations like NGOCC that have pushed for this. And I know that it is not just NGOCC alone. There are various other organizations that really want to see more women in parliament. They want to see more youths in parliament. They want to see the young people also in parliament. Zambia is a country for all kinds of people. Bafupi, batali, boina, boyonda, batonga, balozi, balenje, babemba, na mitundio siana siana. It is also a country for women. They need representation. It is also a country for the youth. They need representation. It is a country for men. They also need representation. But if we are going to address the issues affecting these different types of groups, we need to have them all there and debate. But let's face reality. The current situation only advantages or gives an advantage to men. Bazimai, yeah, nitungono to my advantage. Let's support. Let's just be sincere and honest about all this. It benefits the country. It doesn't even benefit the party in power. Even if those constituencies were made today, it doesn't mean everybody that is in that constituency supports UPND. If they don't like UPND, even after creating new constituencies, they can still vote against UPND. Fellow young people, we have an opportunity to now push our interests through these recommendations. Let's support it. Azimai, don't just be crying kumamarike tu. Come on board. Let's support this. That is the only way you are going to have opportunities in parliament. Otherwise, if you keep quiet and just follow those that are saying, no, it is not the right time, demonstrate. Oh, Mairo futi mzamo kandi mumudanda. It is because you don't have representation there. Bane munafaka bafuna chabe vabo. Ero bonse mukabaona inankala. Olo mudanda ule babeve kulibe bane bavutika. Bakachako chabe kaya. Nishiyangena hapa nizingati pini. Wapo cha ya. Ni time zifiri.